Good morning. Come with me on an every delivery. We're just jumped in van this morning. Hope everyone's well. 9:45. Just done a bit around the house for wifey, and we're just heading over to Scarborough. That sun is blinding, absolutely blinding, and we're just gonna go pick up some every parcels from Scarborough. We're gonna go do a round around Scarborough with I think about 80 something 90 something parcels. So yeah, this is our new adventure, or my new adventure. So yeah, come with me, let's go get some parcels. Just here at the depot. We've still got a few parcels from 3, 4, 5, 6 parcels from Saturday. Amazon bags ready. This is my little van setup. I found the toilet rolls. Right, so in these we've got another 2 coming. In these we have probably 30, 40, maybe 50, then 60, 70, 80, and then the boxes obviously go at the front. That'll be my first drop this morning. Should have been my first drop on Saturday, but they weren't in, so they'll be the first drop this morning, I would have thought. I do another drop first thing on the morning, which is just around the corner, so it'll be one or the other. We'll rescan these that can come out. These are just people that haven't been in, or there's no safe place to leave them where they live, because they either live on a main street or whatever. So yeah, we'll rescan these, and then we'll go in, which I'm not allowed to show you. We'll go inside, we'll get loaded, and start our shift. One lad's going in, which he shouldn't be going in. We've got to wait here, and yeah, we'll scan and get moving. 45 minutes, we're out, and we're fully stacked. Normally 1 to 10 in front, rest in bags and boxes in back, and we're ready to go. Follow David Pratt out, head to Scarborough. We're about 15 minutes just on outskirts, and Golder's Garage is our first drop, which is the 3 boxes that I couldn't deliver Saturday, so we'll get into Scarborough and start our first drop. See how this day goes. And it looks like the fair's turning up. Oh, the fair is here at Scarborough. Right, first drop, Golder's Garage, here we are. We're flying this morning. Normally on the street, Woodall Avenue, we have like 3, 4, 5 drops, but today just one drop today on this street, and we're already going down to the seafront. So this was not my
if you get out for me, just leave it at Calf, would you?
Leave it over at road?
Yeah, is that alright?
I'm on my way back up to yours, so
no worries.
leave it at Calf.
Just got to take one for an MOT, that.
Alright, mate, yeah.
I'll catch you if not.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright, pal. Cheers, mate. The thing about the garage, you know, customers, even should I say, customers, they know who you are now. If you've got one for me, like you heard him say, it's brilliant. You do meet some really interesting characters, some really nice people. It wasn't something that I wanted to do. I wanted to get back on the wagons, but then sit down, you have a family chat, you know, Mrs wants me home more. So leaving Thackeray's or getting finished from Thackeray's has done me a favour, to be fair, because I have actually worked away for a lot of years. I'm gutted really that I started vlogging too late really in my career. Should have vlogged a lot sooner, a lot closer to when I was on the tanks and stuff like that. So it's gutted really. I did do a lot more vlogging on the wagons, but then if I was still on the wagons I wouldn't get this view. This is not what I'd get. I won't get this view, I won't get this scenery, I won't be coming down seafront when it's beautiful like this. Get to see the sea, but it is what it is. So right, next drop and we'll be back. Yes, advantages to being your own self-employed van driver is freedom. You can earn whatever money you want to earn. Don't earn bad wages out of it. Probably earn a very similar amount of money than when I was on the wagons and I worked away. The only thing I don't get is night out money. That's the only thing that I don't get, and it's relaxing, beautiful sunny shiny day, you get to go down by the beach. It's good, I enjoy it, I do like it. My own van, peace and quiet, and it's good. We enjoy it, we like it. We're on to drop 10 already and we've been going probably about an hour, or just under an hour. And you get to know where you're going, which is good. Fill that up. And we've got 2 for here, I think. Just the Sutton's tankering. What more can you ask for? When you and you've got a view like this. Can't ask for any more, can you? Just got to go around block for one, and because I couldn't get parts and I was too far up road to get this one done, so I have to go around block. You can't ask for any more till it's absolutely chucking it down. And that scene don't look as nice. You can see France. Hey love.
Thank you.
Ta. Hey pal.
Thanks very much.
Cheers
mate.
buddy. Thanks mate. Ta. Sorry to disappoint you.
No, it's all right.
No worries, thank you. See ya. Can't please everybody, even though we try. Right, what have we got here? 112 and 114. That's 114. 2 parcels. One for 112. Let's go. Hi there.
A mouthful of food.
Yeah, you're alright. Don't worry. Thanks very much. See you later. So we have, if you know Scarborough, where I deliver is quite a lot of short, narrow streets. Now how the system works is you can only scan a parcel within that area, within a certain area of the house. So I can't scan one for Princess Street, which is just next to me. I can't scan that one for there because if I was on Long Westgate, he won't let me scan for Princess Street, so you've got to be within that certain area. That one has let me scan it. It says East Ayton, whether they've got the address on there, but I can scan it. Got to scan it to clear it, otherwise it won't let me clear the system down at the end of the shift. So that's just how it is. I'll just take you off there. The harbour just right in front of us, the pier and the sea behind it. And we've got Castle Gardens and Castle Terrace, Princess Street. I've got one on the terrace, I've got one down on Blur Bank, and I've got one up there. I've walked the rest of them up and down this street. It's just a lot easier just to get out of the van, grab a load of parcels and just go for it, walk up and down. So I've had 37 at the top, but I have got Graham Close, which is at the top of the road, but I'm going back up that way anyway, so it won't make a difference. I can rattle these few off here, go up to the top, then I'm up onto the top anyway. Then we're going to Blemming Terrace, which I'll show you a bit of the sea view that I get from up there. So one in here, one at the bottom. We'll drive down to 10 Princess Street, deliver theirs, and then we'll come back up and we'll go up onto the top. So bear with me. Parcel. Can you scan in the area? Will it let me? It lets you. So let me let you scan in the area. This is my next one. That's round done. And this is where I end up finishing today. By the seafront, up on the top. Castle up there. Seafront. A few people outside. A couple of boats out. The water's quite clean today actually. And that's it for today. Done and dusted. We'll get ourselves home and go see what's happening. So I'll leave a box standing. That's just parcels that are non-delivery. No one came in today. One collection which can stay in that one. These are non-deliveries because no one's in. Use the front once I get the front seat clear. Space in Raiders for a snack. I'll also show you the layout of the van tomorrow a bit more how we do it. How I work the van. Just before I just had household recycling boxes that we don't use anymore. That seemed to not work because the boxes just got so high. Everything just spilled out all over the place. So I've bought 2 orange Amazon bags off the internet. I've got another 3 coming, but I'm only going to use 1 for now, possibly 2, but 1 for now. As it gets closer to Christmas, the more parcels there are, the more I'll fill the bags. Then I'll drop the bags down to 2 again, boxes at this end, but I'll show the layout of how I do the van tomorrow, where I put what, and how I get them from the bag to the blue box at the front, which gives me my next sort of 10 to 12 drops, depending on the size of parcel. And yeah, that's that. We have got the collection, which was just from the bottom of the street. We did the last drop there, collection there. Oh sorry, actually we just did one on the main street because that was an NA, which was the last one to take me home. But I just thought I'd run up here, just show you the finishing view for today. If you're on the beach, a few surfers down the bottom end, and yeah, that is us for the shift. We got out of the depot for about 11:45, or 3:30. We finished about 15 minutes ago, so it's just a steady day. 71 actually today there was in total, which is not a bad little run. But we do get a few days where they're into the hundreds, and then when it gets close to Christmas, I've told me in to 100, 150, possibly 200 parcels per day. So that's Monday done with. It's time for me to go home, see the family, sort a few things out, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. We're back at the depot, and we're just starting to scan. New box. Old bags, new bag, parcels. App. This gives you everything on it, so you scan it. So we're going to scan this one. Gives you drop 52 of 62. 52. Goes in the van, in an area where I can grab it straight off. So that's drop 52, drop 24, drop 43, drop 54, and I fill the bags with 30, 40, 50, 60, so on and so on. So right, we're just gonna carry on blipping. That's your scanning page. Hold it up to the barcode. Scans. That does not belong to our round, so we don't want to deliver that. We just put that to one side and we'll take it back in. To get rid of it. Everybody else is. The aim is to get boxes piled up, then I'll have one bag there and then 2 bags here. My first 10 in the front and then 11 to 29 there in the blue box, and that's what I grab out of every time I need a parcel. Right, we'll get onto the reviews that I've watched on YouTube about every and what we think, or what I think of it, to what other people think of it, and how easy it is and the sort of money you make. Right, we'll get cracked on. Right, that's 20, drop 20, and then 12 to 29 in that blue box there. Drop 5, drop 15, drop 21, drop 52, drop 43, drop 46, drop 40s, then 50s in the bottom, 60s in that, so that's my 40s, which will go there. Then I've got my 30s in that box there, and then 1 to 11 up front. They're not mine, and that's how we organise it. One hanging garment, which is 29, which will go up front and just hang. Between them clothes there, they just hang out the way, and then it's hanging, it's straight. That's to return. They'll go in this box here. Right, that's us absolutely loaded. We've just done the missing one. We've just got one missing, which they authorise, give you an authorisation. You can take that off and you can go without that parcel. It'll either get found tomorrow, because it could just be in somebody else's pile and buried, basically, so they just get it tomorrow or whenever. So how I do it is I scan them all, put them into piles. I scan them, get the drop number, write the drop number on it and put it in a pile. So 1 to 10 or 1 to 11 in one pile, 12 to 29 in another pile, 30 to 39 in another pile, and so on and so on and so on. Then in my bags, so if I've got 80 drops, 80 goes in the bottom, all the 80s in the bottom, the 70s on top of that, so I get to the 70s first, then the 80s. Same with the 40s, 50s, 50s go in the bottom, 40s go on top, and so on and so on. Now, I've watched a couple of videos that slag Every off. I'm not saying I'm an Every man, or I think Every's the best company in the world, because I don't really know them. But the videos that I've watched them slagging Every off, I can't complain about our depot. The management is absolutely spot on. They'll do anything for you, they'll help you, they'll train you, they'll advise you, they'll do anything for you. I'm not saying that all depots are like that, but our depot, Scarborough, they're absolutely spot on. It's a big enough warehouse, it's just not enough parking spaces for everybody, so everybody parks towards the building, and a lot of people park along the bottom. When people move, you go into their place, but you just park outside until there's a space, so you park outside. Now, I've watched a video where a guy scanned the parcels and chucked them in his car. Then when he came to his first drop, he didn't know where drop 1 was. He just followed it on the sat nav. So if I didn't know where my first drop was, you can navigate, which goes to Google Maps, or Copilot, and it will take you to the doorstep. You turn that off, you scan the parcel, you give the customer the parcel, you take the picture, and then you go on to your second one. You can't complain about a company that gives you the tools to do the job. If you scan a parcel and turn your volume up, it will tell you drop 1 of 80. You scan it again, drop 34 of 80, drop 72 of 80, drop 3 of 80. You get the idea, and it will give you every single drop number. Now when it comes to no drop number, it will give you NA. So if it's an NA, put them to a separate pile, write them on a bit of paper so you remember, or look at the address, find where that street is. So for instance, if it was Main Street, you find another parcel on Main Street, put it with them. Then when you come to it, you just blip it and off you go. You can't miss your NAs, which you might get 5 or 6, you might only get 1. I've got 2 today. I leave 1 on the dashboard and 1 is in the middle, because I know the one on the dashboard is on the same street as the one in the middle, and we'll come to that around drop 36. So I've got drop 1, 2 drop 2s, drop 3, drop 4, drop 5, drop 6, and so on, up to drop 10, 11 in the front, which frees a bit of space up in the back. Then the old blue box that I've got, that is my picking box, so I pick from there. That's got my first drops after I've done these ones. And then what I do is get them from the blue box, so when I get to 12, I'll get like 12, 13, 14, 15 and put them on the seat. Anything that I can't deliver, then I put in my footwell, and then at the end of the day I just put them in one of the bags and take it back to the depot and re-scan it for the next day. So I don't understand the videos that are on YouTube that are getting thousands and thousands of views, and they're saying don't become an heavy driver, it's the worst company ever, it's organised chaos. You organise it how you want to organise it. So you organise your route. If you're on the route, the same route all the time, you can organise it by moving them up and down. I did 3 or 4 this morning, all because I can see the street and park next to the street. Instead of that being drop 36, I can go deliver that parcel and have it taken off at 4. So you put them in an order that you want to drive round, because every will put them so that you stay on the left hand side of the road. So you could drive down the left hand side of the road, drop, 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 then turn around and go up the left hand side going up, drop, 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 drop. But if you want to drop all them parcels by crossing the road, you can have them one after another, 108 and 105. 108's there, 105 is opposite, like I had yesterday. Otherwise you're going up a street and down. So you've got to plan your route. So then people are saying about the money and how much the money is or isn't. Now when you look at that, the reason why I didn't want to do parcels, because I didn't think it would pay. This pays as much as you want it to pay. The more bigger parcels you get, the more money you get. So one day you might get a lot of parcels that you can't deliver because people aren't there and there isn't a safe place to deliver it. So if there's no safe place, you can't deliver it. You won't get paid for that drop because that drop hasn't come through yet. That drop hasn't been done yet. You haven't delivered that drop. So eventually, if you get 100 parcels and you deliver 100 parcels that day, you'll get full money for that day. So one day you might earn £70, but the next day you might earn £150. The next day you might earn £46. But at the end of the month, when you've delivered all your parcels, it balances itself out and you'll get a fairly decent wage. Providing you get the decent round, my street is after street after street, my round is street after street. I've seen rounds that are 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes between drops. You're only getting £1.50 for that drop. You've only earned £3 in 2 drops. And it's taken you anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes to do 2 drops. I can do 25 to 30 drops in 1 hour, because I can go up a street and cross, drop, drive up the street, drop, onto the next street. I can drop 5 still on the last street by just walking over the road. So it annoys me when people say you can't make the money, it's not right. You're going out, no wonder it's hot in here, she's had the heater on. You're going out in a Mini. What can you put in a Mini apart from probably 2 kids and a dog? You can't stack a Mini up like I've got a van. I used to do it in the transporter, long wheelbase transporter, which is too nice to drive around the streets, curbing it, which I have damaged the wheels. So I bought the little Connect van, and I could fit 100, 115, I could probably get, if I stacked it right, 200 parcels in here comfortably, with still being able to look through my side mirrors and my window. I watched a guy, he had it that high, he couldn't even see it. He even admitted that he had to look out of his driver door, wait till it was clear, jump in and set off. That's just ridiculous, that's just so dangerous. You've got to still be able to see. But you can get little boxes and bags in your front seat, and then I've got a big box which is drop 5, and that's a big box which is just behind the passenger seat. So it's absolutely rubbish that you can't make your money. It's absolute rubbish you can't make money, and that the system doesn't work. You're not using the system that they're providing for you. You scan a parcel, it will give you a drop number. Drop 1, drop 2, drop 3, drop 4. If you're going to scan and not listen to the drop number and chuck it in your van or your car, then you are going to empty your car 20 times to look for that parcel. If the drop numbers are vital, unless you know that area and you've got 6 on Clark Street, 4 on Durham Street. If you know them 2 streets come together, put them in a box or put them in a pile. It's the only way you can do it. You can't scan and chuck it in your van and not be able to find it. It just doesn't work like that. You've got to be very, very, very unintelligent to think that you're going to find a parcel, drop 1 in the middle of that in seconds. I would have to empty the van completely and search for it. So it's absolutely rubbish. Anyway, rant over. It is absolute rubbish that the system doesn't work and that you can't make money. If you can't make money as any courier driver, I would not be doing it. 100%. I wouldn't go out and spend £2,000, £2,500 on a van if I didn't think I could make the money. Alright, yeah, we own the van, but I've still got to pay for diesel. So it's absolutely rubbish. If I did it in the Merc, I won't get many parcels in it. I've seen, there's a guy that drives a Micra. He rams it to the absolute hilt, to the point where it must be so sweaty in there, it's unreal. Even in winter, it must be sweaty. Now, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish, and it annoys me because they give you the tools, and also when you join, you get £1,000. I've just got the first £250 of it day before yesterday, I think, or yesterday even. The first £250 of the £1,000 for joining everything. The only thing that we have a problem at our depot is trolleys, because everybody gets a trolley, they jack the pallet up, they take it out, and then that trolley, and they bury it so that you can't get that trolley out, and we're short of trolleys. But that's the only downfall at that depot, and getting in. Right, Mike's ringing, we'll speak to her. Right, we're at the first bag, so I think it's this one that we need off, which has got the 30s in it. Yep. So I drag this round. 31, which is my next drop after 30, which is just oh, we're in the way, we're in the way. We're in the way. I was doing it there, so I wasn't on the street really, on the road, but oh yeah, another one wants to come in. Of course he does. Of course he wants to come in the same place. Two of them. We'll just drive down, we're only here. And what we'll do is we'll back into here because we can't. Bit different to an Arctic, innit? Bit of a nice view. So we've got two out of here, or two into here, should I say. Let's just have a look. It should be at the top somewhere, but they're not. Durham Street, Hope Street. No, right, to get the bag out. In fact, we've got, oh no, that's 40s and we want 30s. This one. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Can go in there. That can go in there. 36 can go in there. lost a parcel. We found you after all that searching. So you got to be careful with when you're putting parcels in the front seat. Standing up. I've just searched this van for it. Oh, what a nightmare. Right, go do this. Yeah, what you've got to be careful is I've got a spider in my glasses. What you've got to be careful is when you're putting things in your front seat, it doesn't fall into your footwell where your non-deliveries are. And they're not just linked on the back of the thing. I've just spent 10 minutes looking for it and it's just stood there. What an absolute donut. Should look there first. Right, back out of here. We've done down here now. We're going up there, but we need to just do a couple on the other side of the main road. We'll go get them rattled off. 3 parcels to one, 2 to another house, 10 past 2. We got out of the depot, I think. I think we got started at quarter to 12, so not bad. And I've got 3 parcels left that I couldn't deliver because they weren't in. So we haven't done bad today. 3 people not been in. So not a bad money making day. Right, 3 out of here, 2 round corner, and we're done. Empty. Ones I couldn't deliver. Set that up. So it's done. And the other 2 there, big uns. Empty, empty. Sorted. So that's that done. So anybody says that they can't do it in the time scale, he's not actually been truthful with you. Don't get me wrong, I am not saying that every round is an absolute spot on round. But I've done 2 rounds while I've been here in the couple of months I've been here. I started off on this, didn't have many on this one, but the wife came with me. We rattled through this. She did all the running, I drove, I got the parcels ready. We were just getting used to it, just working out what was what and how it was worked out. Then went to near the depot, Eastfield housing estate, and we rattled some of them off, but it was a 6 o'clock finish. So second round can kill you, like knock you out, but also it does earn you a bit of money. Coming up to Christmas it's going to get busier, but anybody that says it is hard work, I've not even broke a sweat today, and I mean that. I've not broke a sweat today. Just steady away. It's 2:15, and a couple of hours, 2.5 hours at the most, 3 hours at the most, very most 3 hours. I haven't broke a sweat. I literally have them in the front, the first lot in the footwell on the seat, bang them out. Then I go to my blue box, rack them into there, and just have 2, 3, 4 parcels on the seat, and just go from there. And that's that. And it's as easy as that. The money I've made today will be a good paid round because I've got rid of the majority of my parcels. It's getting rid of them. That's the big key. It's getting rid of all your parcels. Because it's right, you don't get paid until you've got rid of them. If there's no one in, like I've had a couple recently and they're just never home, never ever home, and then you do a final delivery on it, then you do get paid for your time being wasted. So that's that. You've got to do drop numbers, 100%. You've got to do drop numbers or areas. Don't even do postcodes. Do street onto the next street onto the next street. But anyone says that Every's a bad company to work for as a self-employed courier driver, they are 100%. That's their opinion, that's their experience. But I'm not saying that they're the best in the world, because I've never. The only other company I worked with for classic carriers 20 odd years ago, and I still think they're going today just under new management. So yeah, this is. It's a perfect little run, and you can get round them. But we'll do a couple of Christmas videos as well, and we'll do a couple of van deliveries, just make it a lot easier, different things. So yeah, that's my home time. It's tea time at the in-laws tonight. It's only 20 past 2. I should be home for about 2:45 to 3, and happy days, still warm, still sunny. So if you like the video and you think it's worth a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I know I ain't put a video on for a long time. I have got a couple that I'm downloading at the moment to try and get them out and get a few of the family vlogs out. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment what you think and what you want to, if you want to see any other videos on Every van deliveries. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.